Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee. I told you guys I would give you an update on my anxiety medication, how it's going with me, and it's been a while since I've done that, and I've had several requests for the update, so that's what I'm going to be doing here today. First, I want to say that I'm going through some things personally. I'm dealing with some unpleasant emotions and things like that, and I don't want you to think it's a reflection on my medication. If anything, it should be a testament to how well this is working for me, because I think without my medication I would be a complete wreck right now, feeling lost and hopeless, and instead I'm able to be up and active and making this video. My emotions are not completely controlling me. I still feel them, they're still here, they're present, but they're not overpowering and disabling like they would be normally for me, as they were in the past. So I've been on the sertraline or Zoloft for a little over 6 months now. When I made the first video about it, I think I'd only been on it for a month or so, and I wasn't sure if I could tell a difference in how I felt, how it affected me. But I can tell you now with 100% certainty that there's a huge difference. Medication has helped with my depression, my general anxiety, my social anxiety. It's also helped with things that I didn't expect it to, that I wasn't even aware that it was a possibility. Things like my self-esteem, my self-care, my self-love, confidence. Like I've said in a few of the videos I've done, not just on this topic, but in general, it's not a magical miracle cure. I still feel things. I still go through anxiety, but it's nothing compared to what it used to be. It's manageable. I started off the medication on 25 milligrams a day, and after about 3 months, I went up to 50 milligrams. And I saw a little bit of a improvement. About 2 months after that is when I was told to go up to 100 milligrams, and 100 milligrams is actually where they start off with people who are taking it for social anxiety. And within a couple of weeks of being at the 100 milligram dosage, I noticed a huge difference. I was able to be around people and enjoy their company instead of constantly worrying about what they thought of me or worrying about being socially awkward, not knowing what to say. I was able to have conversation and feel like a part of the group. I was able to go out and do things with people, spend the day with them, make conversation with strangers, handle things that would normally be considered unpleasant social interactions for me. For example, talking to my boss about difficult things. There was a marked improvement in those areas for sure. Like I said, one of the things that happened that I wasn't expecting was the self-esteem jump. I've spent my entire life with low self-esteem, low confidence levels, having trouble loving myself, accepting myself, and I truly feel like this medication has changed that about me. I can recognize the positives about myself now, whereas I couldn't see any. And I can also see the negatives about me without it causing me to completely fall apart and think that I'm never gonna be good enough. I can think about these things rationally now, and I can actually see clearly and feel clearly enough to actively work on these things. Self-esteem has helped a lot in terms of setting boundaries and all my relationships, in being able to stand up and say, and I feel like I'm being treated poorly or being taken advantage of, I can say something about it, I can do something about it, instead of questioning and thinking that it's me, it's a lack in me, or thinking that I deserve that. It's really opened my eyes to certain things in my life, and I've been able to take a stand and know that I deserve better, that I'm worth better. And that's huge for me, because I've spent nearly 37 years thinking that I was worth nothing, that I was worthless, that I deserved certain things in my life, and that I was never gonna be good enough. I had so much self-doubt. I didn't think I could do anything. I saw myself as weak and undeserving. And now I see that I'm not weak. I'm strong. And I deserve a lot more than I've given myself. And I can think about my future and set goals, realistic goals, and work towards them. I feel so much more confident in my abilities right now in the place that I'm at, even though I'm struggling with some personal emotional things that aren't related to my depression or my anxiety. I feel stronger than I've ever felt. I feel like I'm capable of doing anything I want to do. And I can think clearly and plan for these things. It's huge. It's a huge difference for me. And I'm not telling you guys that my medication specifically will work for everyone, because I know that's not the case. I've tried several medications in the past that did not work for me. And unfortunately, that's how it goes. Your body reacts to medications differently. Everybody does. And your body metabolizes different medications differently. And it really is just a trial and error kind of situation. You have to try different medications until you find one that works with you. I had medications in the past that just made me completely numb. I didn't feel anything. I've had medications that made me nauseous, made me sleep constantly, that made me feel more anxious and more depressed. And I was a lot younger then when I was trying those, and I took that to mean that medications just don't work. That I needed to do this by myself. If I could just think the right way, or act the right way, or read the right books, or I thought I could fix it myself. And the truth of the matter is you can't think your way out of something like this. When there is a chemical imbalance going on in your body, nothing that you read, nobody that you talk to, no thinking, you just can't think your way out of it. Sometimes you need a little help. You need medication that's going to go in and help balance those hormones or chemicals or whatever it is that causes us to feel the depression, the anxiety, all of the things that come with that. It really is a chemical imbalance in your body that happens to us for whatever reason. And sometimes you just really need help. And it doesn't mean that you have to stay on it forever. But even if you do, it's so much better than going through your life feeling hopeless and confused and not worthy and scared. It really is. And I didn't believe that for so long. I thought I shouldn't have to take medication to feel normal. And I struggled with that for a very, very long time. And I realize now that I was just hurting myself. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you are struggling with any of these things, even if it's temporary and you just need help now, or if you've been struggling most of your life like me, don't be scared to get help. And I'm not just talking about counseling. If you don't want to do counseling, that's fine. Though I do think it's really good to have someone, an unbiased professional opinion, people who have studied cases and they know how the brain works and how the chemicals in your body work and how they affect every part of your life. It's nice to have someone who's willing to sit there and listen to you, to give you feedback, and to be able to point things out to you that maybe you can't see, and guide you in a direction and help you change patterns of thought and behavior, and maybe help you see toxic traits that you have in yourself, or patterns that you have that are causing painful things in your life. But I'm also talking about medication. I know it's scary. Taking medication for things is scary. I used to not even take medication for headaches, pain. When I got sick, I didn't want to put that stuff in my body, but things are created to help us. And I think that if you don't allow yourself to try that, you're really doing an injustice to yourself, and you're just hurting yourself in the long run. And like I said, it doesn't have to be forever, but I think it could be beneficial to start off with, and maybe while you're taking it, you can work on the other things. And one of the most important things that I can point out is that you have to give these things time. It really does take at least 30 days of consistently taking the medication for your body to even begin to start metabolizing it the way it needs to for it to be effective. And even past that, I would give it 3 months at the very least for you to really start to see some changes. And if you're not feeling anything by then, talk to your doctor about increasing the amount that you're taking. If it's something that's making you sick and you don't think you can take in your dosage, then try a different medication. Don't give up. Just because you try 1 or 2 or 3 medications and they're not working for you, don't give up. Keep trying. You deserve to feel better. You deserve to know what it's like to feel balanced, to be able to think clearly, and to feel clearly. It's worth it. It really is. If you take anything away from this video, just give yourself a chance. That's my update. Like I said, going through something personal, not related to the depression, anxiety stuff. I may look, sound, seem a little down, and I am, because I have feelings. But, like I said, because of this medication, I can still function. It's not crippling me like it would have before. So I hope this helps you guys. Let me know in the comments below if it does. If you're considering giving this a shot. If you have any questions or concerns, you can leave me a comment. If you need to say something or ask me something more private, I have an email address that's specifically for my YouTube channel. I'll try to link it in the description of this video for you guys. And share this if you have someone in your life that's struggling, that maybe you think that seeing this video might help them. I think it's so important for people to hear some of these things, because a lot of the times people are just like me and they feel like it's a weakness if they have to take something to help them feel better, if they can't fix themselves. And it's so important for you guys to know that it's not. You need to take care of yourself. You deserve to feel better. Just remember that.